Today, y'all, we're taking just 2 regular size boxes of some Jiffy corn muffin mix, and we're gonna add 1 pound of ground beef that we already cooked. And y'all, we didn't season it because we're fixing to season it right in here today. So I'm gonna give this just kind of a quick stir, just to kind of chunk up those lumps, a little bit of that cornbread mix. But y'all, this recipe right here has been one of our family's favorites since we found it on the Facebook, y'all. Okay, next up, I'm throwing in a little rotel. I found some no salt added today, y'all, so you should be proud a little bit. Growing and trying new things and fancy things. We're gonna add in some cream style corn, and this is just the regular size can. Oh, look at that, y'all. I don't know if you've ever had some cream corn, but my mom makes a cream corn casserole, and y'all, I might need to share that recipe with you because it is to die for. But right here, right now, we're just gonna mix us up this cornbread mix just to kind of make sure we're getting it all even and all that seasoning, or not the seasoning, all the ingredients get mixed up and mixed around. But we're not done yet. We're gonna add in the seasoning now. So this is just 1 packet of some taco seasoning mix, 25% less sodium. See, told y'all, I'm growing up. We got 2 cups of some triple cheddar, and I'm just gonna dump this whole thing in there, y'all. And we're gonna spread it out, but we're gonna also mix it. And I'm just pre-mixing kind of all of this just to get enough mixing so that we're not struggling when it comes to the final ingredients. Oop, missed a little baby right here. Okay, last 2 ingredients, some milk and eggs. We got 2/3 cup of milk. We're just gonna pour that on in. And we got 2 room temperature eggs. I don't know if you knew this, but eggs should be room temperature before you bake with them, okay? So we're gonna add those in, and we're gonna cut that up into chunks. Make sure that yolk is cut up, spread out, over with, under with, all of this. So we're gonna get this all mixed up, get it even. I know I said mixed up 18 different times this video, y'all, but guess what? We need to make sure this is mixed up, because if it is not mixed up, then honey, it is not gonna work, I think. All right, so now you see that this is kind of at that like batter-like state. This is ready. This is mixed how we want it to be. Okay, I'm gonna slide this over. I'm bringing in my big old casserole dish. And y'all, I'm just gonna start pouring this baby in. Luckily, I don't need to have 2 hands. Well, maybe I do a little bit. Just a little bit of 2-handedness we're gonna be needing. Get all that goodness out. And I want y'all to know, I sprayed this little casserole dish with some avocado oil before, so that it doesn't stick. Not that I'm expecting it to stick, but you know, cornbread, sometimes it gets a little testy on you. And so y'all, this, look at that. Look at it, it's so beautiful. We're putting this baby in the oven. It's set at 400, and we're gonna leave it in there for about 20 minutes. Then we're gonna take it out and give it a nice crust. All right, y'all, look at that Mexican cornbread. Actually, let me show y'all the bottom. Look how perfectly that is cooked. Woo! Y'all, the middle is still a little gooey, so it's perfect timing for us to bring over our Mexican creamy melt cheese and create us a nice crust for this Mexican cornbread. All right, let's get this. You know what? We're gonna use that whole thing. Y'all, I've been into some cheese lately. I love it. And it is just, yes, giving me everything that I am looking for. Beautiful. All right, look at that, okay? So now y'all, I'm gonna get my oven mitts back on because this is still hot. But we're gonna put this back in our 400-degree oven for 5 more minutes until that cheese gives us the crust we're looking for. All right, y'all, our Mexican cornbread is ready. Now, y'all, don't judge me based on the cheese right here. I took it out to cool off, and y'all, I forgot about it. Don't blame me, but we're gonna get just us a nice and crunchy. Woo, that is still hot somehow. Nice and crunchy corner piece. Look at that, y'all. Oh my, my. This is gonna need some Daisy sour cream. I swear every time I say Daisy, my dog pops her little head up. But y'all, get a spoon, fork, get a fork. And we're sticking a fork in it. Mmm.